Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. So I wasn't planning on making a video today, but some interesting things happened today and I was like, yeah, you know what, let's make a video. So today I woke up as I normally do, I guess, on Tuesday, which is kind of late because I work late, or I start work late, especially these days. I started, I think, at 4 p.m. today. I only had, what, 5 lessons today? Well, should have had 5, but my last one canceled, but whatever. So anyways, I slept in a little bit today, and I noticed that I had a missed call on my phone. So I was expecting a phone call. So I was like, okay, I already know who this is. This is the bicycle shop. Because I mentioned in one of my other videos that I was getting my bicycle fixed. So anyways, let me go back a little bit. So what was it? 2 weeks ago, I took my bike to the bicycle shop to get fixed, and they're like, okay, we'll do some testing and see what's wrong with it, and we'll let you know. Okay. And next day, no phone call. Next day, no phone call. And I waited and waited and waited, and no phone calls. And I waited 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, this is getting a bit ridiculous. Let's just go to the bike shop and see. I could have called them, but I don't like talking on the phone in Japanese all the time, especially like for business talk. Anyways, casual conversation, that's fine, but business, it's kind of difficult, especially if I can't understand some words. So anyways, I walked over to the bike shop, which is like a mile from my house, in really hot weather. Walked over there and said, hey, what's up? And they knew who I was immediately. They're like, oh yeah. They I don't know if they explained why they didn't call, but they didn't. Whatever. I kind of figured like they didn't call because I'm not Japanese and they were afraid to talk to me, I guess. I don't know. It happens a lot, actually. They get nervous to call non-Japanese people. So, but anyways, so they're like, okay, yeah, we didn't know if you wanted to fix the bike or buy a new bike. I'm like, well, fixing it would be better because your bikes are not so expensive, but for a bike of the size that I need, it's pretty expensive. So, yeah, so I told them to fix it, and they're like, okay, well, we can do that. We can see if we can get the parts for you, but you have to put a down payment, or not a down payment, but what do you call it? What's the word? Like a down payment, where I had to pay 1,000 yen, which is like $10 today, and then they will do the research, or not research, but see if they could find the parts to fix it. I'm like, okay. And so that was what, Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. So I gave him 1,000 yen and whatever. So I left. Okay. So I didn't get a phone call yesterday. Woke up today, missed phone call. Okay, must be the bike shop. Called them back and they're like, yeah, we can't fix it. Like, what? Like, this is like a big bicycle shop. Like, they're everywhere. It's not just like a mom and pop shop. It's like a big company. They're all over Japan. Or maybe, I don't know, they're all over Osaka. So I'm like, okay, they should be able to fix it. No, I think it comes down to that they only fix bikes. Like, if there's a part broken on the bike, they only fix it if it's a brand that they deal with. So my bike is not a brand that they have a contract with or whatever. So they didn't fix it. So they called me today, say, hey, we're not fixing it. Like, okay, and that was about, I think I called them around 11:30 or noon or something. I don't remember. And I had to leave my house at 3. Yeah, I could have had enough time to walk over to the bike shop, but it was like 90 degrees today, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not walking a mile just to have to walk my bicycle back and then be all hot and sweaty and then rush to work, right? I mean, well, it wasn't going to take me 3 hours to walk a mile, but you get the idea. So anyways, so that's that. And then I'm like, all right, well, I'll just thinking, okay, well, I'll go get it tomorrow on Wednesday, and maybe I'll try to fix it myself. They told me what the problem was, actually. I think so. So I will look around online, see if I can get the parts myself for pretty cheap. I already did before, and like the part that is potentially broken is only like $15 part. I just wanted them to do it because apparently you need a special wrench for this part, and depending on what kind of bike you have, you could buy the wrong wrench. I don't know. I don't know. It's not universal. There's a couple standards they use for this part, and I didn't want to make a mistake of buying the wrong wrench or whatever. So anyways, I thought, okay, just have them fix it. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just try to fix it myself now. Hopefully I can. I mean, it's not rocket science, right? It's bicycle science, and it can't be that complicated because there aren't that many moving parts on a bicycle. So anyways, I'm gonna go get that tomorrow. But then more interesting things happened today. So I started to get ready for work and took my shower, got out of the shower, and as I was drying off and whatnot, ping pong. I'm like, what? I'm not expecting anybody here. I'm like, oh, okay, it's probably like NHK or something. If you don't know who NHK is like public broadcasting system, PBS. It's basically PBS of Japan, right? But NHK, you have to pay for NHK, like it's required if you have a TV. It's a weird law. I don't know how it works exactly, but you don't have to pay, but you're required to pay, but you're not. It's a weird thing. Anyways, they often come to your house trying to get you to sign up to pay, and you often just ignore them. I don't watch TV anyways, but you have a TV. I've gotten this argument with them before. But anyways, that's a whole different matter. So I'm like, all right, well, let me just check to see who it is, just in case. Maybe it's somebody else. I don't know. I had somebody from Osaka Gas come to my door a couple weeks ago. I don't know. Let me check. So checked. I have my, well, you can see it right there. Actually, that's my door monitor. It has a screen. I pushed a button. I can see who it is. All right. I pushed a button. It's the delivery man, postman, right? What? I'm not expecting a package. So, okay, maybe it's a mistake. Who knows? Because actually the other day I bought a hood for my camera, because apparently you need hoods for cameras. I don't know. Some people claim. So, but I have it, as you can see. So, okay. Well, I'm telling this story in the past anyways, whatever. So, I told him, hold on a second, hurry up and got dressed, open the door, and he has a big package. I'm like, wait, what? I didn't order anything. This must be a mistake. And he rattles off some stuff real quick, and then he's like, oh, yeah, you need to pay me money. I'm like, oh, what? Okay. He's like, give me 1,700 yen. I'm like, what? Okay. So I run back into my room, grab my wallet, grab 1,700 yen, run back out there. And I was in complete shock. 6 months late. 6 months late. My Nintendo Switch finally arrived. 6 months late. Yeah, it's actually 6 months. Yeah, because it should have come like at the end of February. It's now the end of August, the last day of August. So yeah, 6 months late. Incredible. Here it is. And you know what's crazy? Where's it at? It still turns on. I haven't charged it. I just opened it literally like 15 minutes ago. I didn't have to charge it. Of course I do need to charge it. The battery is very, very low, but 6 months in limbo and the battery still works. Hey, good on you, Nintendo. So, yeah, but this was all happening right before I had to get to work, or at least leave my house to go to work. So I was in complete shock. I was like, okay. So I just put it on my bed. Like, okay, I'll just have to open it till later. Went to work, came home, in shock. I just let it sit on my bed while I cooked dinner. And then finally, before making this video, I finally opened it. And yeah, there it is. It's there. Finally, after 6 months of waiting, it's there. That's so cool. Yeah. Pretty interesting. What an interesting day. Yeah, so like, I can show you real quick. Like, this is the Animal Crossing edition of the Switch, which is limited edition, and it's kind of not rare, but it's a little bit rare system. And you can see that on the back. Yeah, you can see there is the Animal Crossing forest design on it, but it doesn't come with Animal Crossing. So it's just basically a really nice looking Switch with colors and whatnot, different colors for the controllers. I can see my camera actually. What else can you see? I can see my camera and my TV. Ha! My TV, NHK. But anyways, yeah, so it doesn't come with a game, so I can't play a game right now, so that's kind of disappointing, but tomorrow's my day off, so I will go to the used game store and see if I can find something pretty cheap, which is kind of bad timing because next week I'm starting grad school. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that, because recently I've been thinking about selling a lot of the games I'm never going to play. I have a closet full of games that you can't see me pointing to. I have a closet full of games that I'm never going to play. And I was thinking of just selling them off because I only have limited space here. So, yeah, kind of bad timing. Oh well, it's still kind of cool. I think I'll probably get, maybe I'll get Animal Crossing. It can't be that expensive now. It's a year later. And there was millions and millions and millions of copies sold. It was like one of the best-selling games in Japan, so I'm sure I could find it pretty cheap. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, what an interesting day. What a quite a roller coaster of events for that Switch. But I finally got it. That's really cool. I don't know if I'm excited because I still can't play it, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, other than that, not much else going on. Grad school starts next week. I'm kind of excited about that. It's kind of just a surreal moment still because I haven't actually been to the school. I haven't been to the campus. It's all been online, email stuff. I don't know. See how it goes. But yeah, I got the Switch. The bike will get fixed eventually, someday, probably, hopefully. Yeah, other than that, just a lot of reading. Been leading. Getting that Japanese accent. I've been reading a lot of comics recently, still, but more so recently. There's just been a lot of good stories coming out. Plus, Spider-Man's coming out soon, so, and a bunch of other cool movies. Oh, Shang-Chi comes out on Friday, and here in Japan, so maybe I'll go watch that. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's about it. This video is, I don't know how long it is, but I think I'll go ahead and wrap it up. I am gonna, anything in the future? Not sure that I can think of. Gonna be kind of busy starting next week with grad school. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm still trying to take a lot of photos. I posted some photos on Facebook the other day. Hopefully sell those. Yeah. Excuse me. Very dry in here. It's getting really irritating. Got to keep the air conditioner on because summer's back. It's like over 90 degrees again every day. So that's the way it goes. But alright, anyways, yeah, I'm going to finish this video now because now I'm just rambling. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, hopefully I'll get some more Switch stuff here going soon. That'll be fun and exciting, yay. So alright, well, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.